Hi everyone, I'm Susan and welcome to the Knit With channel. Welcome if this is your first time and welcome back if it's not. And Knit With is a virtual knitting circle. We talk about life and knitting and all that good stuff. And today I want to speak to you about what I'm wearing and maybe some projects that I have going on. And what I would love to hear from you in the comments is what you're working on and what you finished and different things that are going on in your life and whatever you feel comfortable sharing, because I really want to make this an interactive space, and hopefully I can share the comments on the video as long as they're PG with other viewers, and we can have a dialogue. So that's what a knitting circle is all about. And okay, let's get started. I am wearing a thrifted sweater. I did not knit this. I found this in Quincy, Massachusetts, at a community swap at the Thomas Crane Public Library, which is a beautiful, beautiful library if you ever have a chance to visit Quincy. And it is pronounced Quincy, not Quincy. I learned that from somebody I ran into who shared that with me. And a funny thing, I loved the town so much, I wanted to join one of the groups, and I used that as an answer to a question that they had asked. And I just encourage you, if you ever have a chance, to go visit that library. It's truly stunning. And they were having books and clothing. Community swap, you weren't obligated to bring anything, and I was actually just there for the weekend, so I didn't have anything to contribute, but I found this, and I found another lovely vest that was hand knitted by somebody. Let me go get that, hold on. So here is that vest. The other thrifted object, thrifted top that I found, and it's absolutely beautiful. I believe that they're both made of, I want to say, well, this one, the one I'm wearing, I want to say that it's made of cotton, and this one I believe is made of an acrylic blend, although I'm really not sure. And that they're summer tops and they're cool enough to be worn in the summer, and that's all that matters. And it was, whoever knitted this was really a lovely knitter. So I appreciate you wherever you are. And that's all about my thrifted objects from Quincy. But I do a lot of thrifting of yarn. I have not tried to buy a sweater and unravel it and harvest the yarn yet. It's on my to-do list. But I encourage you all to thrift for yarn, because I have gotten some amazing hauls. I found Hedgehog's fiber, maybe about $500 worth of yarn for about $25 in a local thrift store. So if you can get out there, go to church thrift stores. I find that they have the best prices, the best bargains, and you're supporting something. Thrift or church or community, I should say community thrift stores, because also you can find ones that work with a charity or a health organization. And you're really supporting them when you do that. But yeah, I encourage you very strongly to thrift your yarn, because with all the prices going up, it's going to be a little difficult in supply, getting a little tight maybe in the future. But at the same time, do what you can to support your local yarn store and small and indie dyers. They really need our help now. Anyway, I just want to share with you some other projects I'm working on. That same trip to Boston, I went to the Boston Fiber Company, which is a little shop in kind of the heart of Boston. And I I did not know it existed until I saw a video by BellaknittaTE maybe a couple of days before I went to Boston, and she had done an interview with the owner, and I said, oh wow, I'm going to be there. So I did get some yarn from her. I got a Blue Sky Fibers Woolstok Tweed, which is absolutely beautiful, Halloween colors, fall colors, and it's 100 grams, 109 yards, 85% fine Highland wool and 15% Donegal wool, and it is the gauge on 9 to 11 US needles. It's 3 to 5 stitches per inch, so that is an Aran. It's considered an Aran on Ravelry. And I just happened to thrift two hanks of, what is this, Cascade yarns, Tweed. So 2 of these, and my thought was, which is absolutely the same. It's still Aran bulky. It has the same gauge, same needle size. And my thought was to make a Halloween or a fall hat with this yarn. So I did start it. I started yesterday, and I will put I believe this is called the pumpkin hat. I started it yesterday, and that's just the brim as far as that. And I will put the pattern picture and the information in the description box down below. So if you are interested in doing that, have at it. But I'm very, very happy with this. I wanted to make a Halloween or a fall accessory for the longest time. So my next finished object, well, that was the work in progress. My finished object is a dog sweater for my daughter's dog. Here it is. Here it is. It is the Fetch pattern. It's so cute. It's so cute. It's the Fetch pattern by, I can't pronounce her name. But I will put a picture of the finished project, her pictures, and her name down in the description box below. And I did those with Lion Brand Wool Ease, which I never worked with before, and I really like. It's beautiful. I mean, it's so soft and it's so washable. It's my daughter's dog that I made this for, and she specified to make it washable, which I totally agree with. And I block this, the traditional way in the sink. But I do believe that she could wash this, and she will wash it, and she'll let me know how it comes out. And if you've ever used this, let me know. Does it hold up with washing in the washing machine and drying in the washing machine? The only thing that I noticed as I was knitting this is that there's a bit of rowing out where I had to start the short rows to put the legs in here, and I thought the blocking would take it out a bit, and it did. Oh, I'm sorry, not the legs. It was where I had to do the short rows for the fitting for the body of the dog. So if you can see that down here, I'm not sure if that'll come out. If you can see that, maybe on the back it's a little bit better. There's a difference in the gauge, difference in the stitch, and it's less pronounced than it was, of course, when I was knitting it, but it's still there, and it bothers me. But I'm sure it won't bother the dog, and it won't bother any non-knitter because they probably won't even notice it, but I notice it as a knitter. So I have heard various ways of getting around that, minimizing it, to use two. I wasn't using an interchangeable needle, but I had heard that if you use two different sizes, a size apart, in on your needles, that it would minimize the ribbing out, the rowing out. So I don't know. I don't really know. It's something to try in the future. But yeah, that's what I have going on in my knitting life. And right now, I'm getting back into the swing of fall knitting. It's still warm. I live in a suburb of New York, and it's still September weather. It's still warm. You know, you don't really want to be working on anything that's too big and bulky, get too hot. So I have some plans in the future, what I want to knit over the winter. We'll see how that goes. And that is really all I have today. And again, whatever you would like to share, any reactions to what I've shared, I would love to hear from you in the comments. And hopefully I can read some of those comments so we can get a dialogue going. And I thank you for being here today. And I hope you have a lovely day. Happy knitting. Bye-bye.